been 2 years. And I finally have the 2025 Volkswagen ID.Buzz First Edition. Amazing. Can't wait. Look at how cute this is. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Sparkplug TV. My name is Chris and I do car reviews for literally everybody, not just car enthusiasts. Before I begin today's video, as always, please do me the biggest favor ever and like this video, comment something down below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I drop a new video, which is whenever I can, typically Fridays at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for your support. We finally have it. It's finally here. It's a 2025 Volkswagen ID.Buzz, and I've covered this for the past 2 years since it debuted. Comes in 5 different trim levels starting around $61,000 and $71,000 for the first edition all-wheel drive, but this is the first edition rear-wheel drive for $68,000. Let's get into it some more. It comes in 2 drivetrains, either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. The rear-wheel drive has 282 horsepower, while the all-wheel drive has 335 horsepower. The all-wheel drive gets 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 5.5 seconds. It has an 86 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and with the rear-wheel drivetrain, it gets 234 miles of range, and on the all-wheel drive, it gets 231 miles of range. Now, in general, this is the very first all-electric minivan on the market currently. But with the steep price, it might be a hard sell for some families. But it's a really cool minivan. I mean, granted, most minivans do start around $40,000 to $45,000. For $20,000 more, you could get a piece of retro history as well as just a really nice, spacious, cool minivan. Can we talk about how far away my camera is right now? And that is because this dashboard is so long, and like the original bus, the front end of it is not, but the dashboard is incredibly long. Finally, after 2 years of this thing being at the auto shows that I've been to, I'm finally behind the wheel of one on a road, and it's pretty awesome. Some things I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video is that it does charge at a 200 kilowatt capacity from 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes according to Volkswagen. And I am pretty excited to hit the accelerator, so here we go. Okay. I mean, not insanely fast, but it is a minivan after all, so why would it be fast? Do you know what I mean? It does have an impressive amount of power. Of course, I did talk about the horsepower at the beginning of the video. With the rear-wheel drive drivetrain, it has over 400 pound-feet of torque. And with the all-wheel drive drivetrain, the front-wheel drive electric motor adds 99 more horsepower to give you a total of 512 pound-feet of total torque. It's nuts. It's a very comfortable ride. I don't expect this thing to be anything more than a day-to-day daily driver. Let me take this corner real quick. That's actually not bad. That was actually pretty good. I was not expecting it to buckle down like that, but I'm impressed. And I'm just impressed by the fit and finish of this interior in general. I love this wood grain on the front. The second and third row are incredibly comfortable. Here's a B-roll shot of me getting into the third row. I have never experienced the third row with that much headroom, legroom, shoulder room. I mean, I think the only other option that I would have in terms of like that much space is either a Suburban or, according to the person at the Volkswagen dealership that I got this from, a Volkswagen Atlas, because apparently that has incredible shoulder room. This one is the first edition, so it does also come with like a Harman Kardon sound system. It's got turning headlamps, which is really nice. It does a really cute light up animation when you're unlocking it at night, which is really cute. I just love the way this thing looks overall. I mean, I recently rode in a Porsche Dakar, like that off-roading Porsche 911. I got a lot of looks in that. I'm also getting probably the same amount of looks in this. I mean, it's drawing a lot of attention. As we all know, my biggest qualm in the automotive industry right now is the lack of buttons. But if you do it right, you can get away with it from my point of view. I think that the ID.Buzz does it correctly because it does have haptic buttons for the info like that, so you can do it with the volume controls as well as the climate controls. Again, they are touch only, but they also have haptic feedback, as well as on the steering wheel. They are purely haptic feedback, but you can press them or drag your finger along them, and it does a pretty good job at recognizing what you're doing. It has a gauge cluster that is straight out of an ID.4. There's really not much to it. It shows you exactly what you need to know. It does also have the ID light. If you are using the navigation system, it will show you,
please follow the road for 200 feet.
Did you see that
now
light?
Turn left onto Burvant Hickory Road Northwest.
See how it is going across the dashboard like that to show you that you're supposed to be turning left? That's a really cool feature. That first appeared in the ID.4, and they carried it over to this ID.Buzz. Now, what's really cool about, I mean, this whole thing, you're gonna hear me say this, the whole thing is really cool because it's just really cool. The technology in this thing is so incredibly impressive. I'm a huge fan of some technology, and the Climatronic has got to be the most impressive climate control system I've ever experienced. So you've got this smart stack here, which you can either clear the view on the front windscreen, cool your feet, warm your feet, do fresh air because it's got a particulate air filter in it. You can warm your hands. It's got quick heating and quick cooling. It will also take your body temperature to adjust it to give you the most comfortable ride possible in terms of a climate control. It will also figure out the angle of the sun to, cool you if the sun is making it too hot. It's really technologically advanced, especially in that sense. It also does have this frosted glass ceiling that you can toggle with a switch right here, or you can use the voice control. And for the first time in pretty much any of my videos, I'm gonna use the voice control because I don't really find them to be that intuitive or good really, but this one is actually really impressive. Hello ID, I wanna see the stars.
I am making the panoramic sunroof with smart glass clear.
Incredible. Hello ID, my butt is cold.
All right, warming the seats now.
Hello ID, I'm cold in general.
Okay, warming now.
I'm a sucker for that stuff, and I think that is like the coolest. I think it's the coolest. I mean, just bar none, it's the coolest. Again, really, really cool car, really, really cool minivan, really, really uncool pricing. At least they make it luxurious, you know what I mean? Because it has heated and cooled front seats, which are standard. It's got seating up to 7 passengers. You can get captain's chairs as well. What makes it the most, it is priced at a luxury car price point, but it does come with luxury features like standard massage chairs for the captain's chairs in the front, standard. If you do opt for the captain's chairs in the second row, you get heated for those as well. But again, what you're paying for is the nostalgia, you're paying for the luxury features, you're paying for the technology, you're paying for the cool factor. The range is, I don't know, the range is like not really up there for me, but from a day-to-day kind of like A to B, so to speak. It also has a pretty decent towing capacity of 2,600 pounds. I don't know, I think this is a really cool option. I just wish it wasn't priced so high. So that's all I've got for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I drop new videos, which is whenever I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey Sparks, thanks for watching today's video. Do you want more Sparkplug TV content? Then you can choose one of these 3 options. Right over here. The middle button is to subscribe to my channel, so please do that. Right over here. These 3. I can't see them in real life, but they're right here.